I've always had issues with my teeth, the way they look, the general health of them. But recently, my wisdom teeth have been really agitating me. They're at the point where they need to come out, but I haven't had time to go schedule an appointment to go have them removed. But I've been kind of just dealing with the pain. I haven't made it that much of an urgent thing with my parents being like, "Hey guys, we got to set something up. We got to get these removed because they hurt really bad." And they hurt. It's been like a year that I've been dealing with this pain, but I don't really make a deal out of it. Some days it's better than others, but overall, I'm able to just kind of manage through life without confronting it. But today was a little different. I kind of felt the pain, not just in the tooth. You kind of feel the tooth and the little gums around it when it's all pushing around. But today I feel it like in my jaw, like I push down here and it hurts. Right, I feel it in my jawbone. So and it was like, again, I could probably deal with the pain. Like right now, I can deal with it. It's not that bad. But this morning, it was unbearable. I just couldn't. Like I could still do what I needed to get done, but I was like, I was in pain the whole time. I texted my dad. I said, "Hey, um, here's what's happening. Can we see if we can get something set up? Because holy Christ, this hurts really bad." Now, I've expressed to him before, especially in December of this year, whenever our health insurance benefits were getting rolled over or whatever, that it was not that big of a thing. Right? It was something I can manage and deal with, and it should not be on the forefront of the emergency list. Right? Out of everything that needs to get done, I'm willing to take a place at the bottom of the list. Now, I part of that is just my character. I'm willing to put others before myself in in times of need, I suppose. Like if someone needs something, I'm more than willing to just let them have it over myself. But I wonder like what about me makes me like that? Why do I do that? And I think it really stems from just trying to be a man. The whole concept of just masculinity in general and trying to put not just others' needs before my own, but also to kind of mitigate the perception that I need help. I've had a lot of problems in life trying to ask for help and reaching out because I never wanted to appear like I needed help. There's nothing more humiliating as a man than admitting that you need help. You can't do something on your own and you need someone else or multiple people to assist you. Right now, I could go get pliers from my garage and just, rip them out, but that's not going to work here. So I've been dealing with this pain, this physical pain for a while, and I've just been masking it under the guise of like I'm a man, I can deal with it, I can tough it out. This isn't something that needs to be addressed immediately because I'm a fucking man, you know, and I'm a man. I don't care. If my mouth hurts a little bit, who cares? There's bigger things to attend to. There's more important things. I don't need my pain to be at the forefront. And because of that, I just end up masking all of my emotional pain, my physical pain. We we've been having some problems here at home. My brother is having I guess a heart complication right now. They're fainting a lot. And I they were I don't want to say like oh make everything about them because this is serious. You know what? I mean their heart is not working properly and they're fainting, you know? It is pretty serious. But we are putting a lot of attention onto them. And it made me think like if no shade at all, but if I was going through that and I was having complications like that, I literally wouldn't tell anyone. Like I wouldn't make it a big deal at all until it was too late, you know? We kind of caught on to them early on because they were so vocal. And even that, they were saying it was happening for like a year, and they would faint maybe once a month or two. And now it's like multiple times a day. But I mean, even that, if I'm fainting like once or twice a day, I still probably wouldn't tell anyone, you know? I wouldn't be like, I wouldn't make it a big thing. I'd be like, hey, yeah, I'm kind of out of it right now. You know, I'd downplay it. And again, this is no shade to my brother. This is purely about my lack of being able to express that, you know. And I don't feel ashamed. I don't feel like if I tell someone I'm gonna not be a man, you know. I've been challenging the concepts of masculinity for a while now. All right. I've I've worn acrylic nails. I have earrings. I used to have a lot longer hair than this. Um I I'm not if you idealize a masculine man in your head, it's not me. You know what? I don't fit really any of the descriptions that you would think of immediately. But I also feel like I'm held to that standard just because I have a dick and balls, you know? I feel like at some point I just need to like man up, you know? And I was for a while, you know what? This pain in my mouth, I was handling it okay. You know, it would hurt, but I would just deal with it because I didn't need to make myself the center of attention. You know, I didn't need to go, hey guys, we need to set something up. This hurts. My mouth hurts. It's this unbearable pain. I want to get my wisdom teeth removed. Just get it over with. I don't want to feel this pain anymore. I didn't do that because it's, to me at least, it feels like I'm weak. And I don't like that feeling. I never do. And I don't like admitting that to people. Being like, hey, I need help. I'm in pain. And it's a lot. But I texted my dad today. I was like, "Hey, we gotta set something up, cause holy shit!" Like I looked in my mouth and it's just all it's like, so it looks as bad as it feels, right? So I'm hopefully getting that taken care of soon. But I really wanted to just kind of convey the message that you don't need to mask your pain out of fear of being seen as less of a man. Frankly, the only people that can judge you on your own masculinity and your own like preconceived notion of being a man is yourself and maybe your father. No one else in your life, unless you're like maybe a coach or any other fatherly or older male like relationship you have. Other than that example, no one else in your life is gonna know what a man is or know what a man should be because they don't live that life. They don't live the life you live. I'm really trying to learn how to talk to my dad more about being a man because I didn't learn a lot growing up. But I would never, I should never feel ashamed. Like I'm like let someone else's words affect me because of their preconceived notion of what a man would should be. Like if let's say I'm talking to, I hear this argument a lot where, oh, I can't cry in front of my girlfriend because she'll think I'm less of a man. What the fuck does she know about being a man? What? What the fuck does she know? Like, who cares? And if she does view you like as a lesser because you're crying in front of her, dump the bitch. The fuck? She obviously is a horrible person on the inside and out. You know what? Let's keep that real. The moral I'm trying to say here, guys, is that you shouldn't feel any less of a man because you're expressing yourself in a way that can be seen as vulnerable, especially when the people you're trying to express yourself to, they don't really have any stance to have an input on your manliness, you know, on your masculinity. Hopefully I can get this pain in my wisdom teeth taken out so I don't have to deal with them anymore. And then I can stop complaining and being a bitch about it. I'm joking. But again, you should not you should not be masking your own pain for your own masculinity's sake. Because frankly, who gives a fuck? And you know what? If you're if your like father figure, your adult male figure is shaming you for being like, "Hey, I'm in pain," tell them to go fuck themselves too. That's pretty good. Thank you.